At Cincinnati, it's the Cincinnati Reds taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. Darryl Strawberry sitting it out with a bruised toe. In the bottom of the first with the bases loaded and two out, Paul O'Neill with a shot off Bobby Ojita's glove. Mariano Duncan scores and the Reds lead it 1-0. Going now to the bottom of the third inning, it's Glenn Braggs with the sacrifice fly to right field. Mariano Duncan will tag up and score on the play. This gives the Cincinnati Reds a 2-0 lead. Meanwhile, Tom Browning was brilliant today. He goes 7 innings, gives up no runs on 3 hits, strikes out 2. Here getting Jeff Hamilton looking in the second inning. In the bottom of the 8th inning, Glenn Braggs will add the insurance run for the Cincinnati Reds. Here crushing this pitch to center field on a line into the wall. For Braggs, it's his 4th home run of the season. This gave the Cincinnati Reds a 3-0 lead. Randy Myers came in and pitched the last 2 innings for the save, his 4th of the season. Here getting Eddie Murray to pop up to second base to end the ball game. The Cincinnati Reds salvaged the 3rd game of the series, 3-0. The winner Browning 6-3 to lose Ojita 3-4. Myers gets his 4th save. Sunday afternoon at Baltimore, Johnny Oates looking for his first victory as manager of the Orioles as he takes on the New York Yankees. And in the bottom of the 3rd inning, with the bases loaded and 2 out, Dwight Evans barely beats out this infield hit. He will get the RBI. Billy Ripken scores. This gives the Orioles a 1-0 lead. Sorry about the video. Jose Meza here in the top of the 5th inning will strike out Steve Sax. Meza goes 7 innings, gives up 6 hits, no runs, 3 strikeouts, but he would not be involved in the decision. This was one of the most boring games of the year. No bloopers, no great plays, and the Queen wasn't even here. Going now to the top of the 9th inning, it's Mel Hall here off of Greg Olson. This big home run to right field ties the game at 1 in the 9th inning. For Hall, it's his 5th home run, RBI number 20. And this tied the game at 1. Going now to the top of the 11th inning. It's rookie Pat Cully with the double down the left field line. Bob Guerin will come around to score. Kelly winds up on second with a double, and the Yankees take a 2-1 lead. For Pat Kelly, it's his 6th run batted in of the season. Now in the bottom of the 11th inning, Mike Devereaux grounds out to Kevin Moss to end the ball game. Cadaret picks up his first save of the season as the Yankees sweep the Orioles 2-1. Johnny Oates still looking for his first victory of the season. A little sidebar to this game. Pat Kelly and Steve Sax have switched positions. Pat Kelly now is a 3rd baseman, while Sax goes back to second base. Pat Kelly handles his first chance here in the 1st inning as he throws out Mike Devereaux to begin the game.
Pirates-Phillies game on Sunday afternoon, top of the 4th inning. John Smiley will strike out Dale Murphy for the 2nd out of the 4th inning. As Smiley's working on a 1-hitter through 5 innings. Move now to the bottom of the 4th inning. Andy Van Slyke with a solo homer to right field off of Jason Grimley, his 2nd home run of the season, and that put the Pirates up 1-0. We remain in the 4th inning with 2 on and 2 outs. Jose Lean will slap a ball down the right field line. The ball will take a funny hop and gets away from Dale Murphy out in right field. Mitch Webster and Michael Avalia come in to score for the Pirates. Lead will end up at 3rd base with a triple, and the Pittsburgh Pirates lead Philadelphia by a score of 3-0. John Smiley will then help himself as he'll get a base hit up the middle off of Grimsley. Jose Lean trots in from 3rd base for the 4th Pirate run, and it's 4-0 after 4. In the 5th, Mitch Webster will get a base hit to left field. Andy Van Slyke comes in to score for the Pirates, but Jim Lindeman will throw out Bobby Bonilla trying to score. He's out at the plate, and it's 5-0 Pirates through 5. Bottom half of the 6th inning, Orlando Merced at the plate for Pittsburgh, and he loses his bat into the stands, and this bat will hit a fan in the front row right in the head. As he's laying down, he gets some attention. We'll take a look at the swing by Merced as the bat flies out of his hand. The fan left the game holding the back of his head. 5-2 on a couple of fielder's choices, and in the top of the 9th inning, Bill Landrum gets Lindeman to fly out to end the ball game. The Pittsburgh Pirates win 5-2. Smiley the winner, he's 7-1. Grimsley the loser, he drops to 1-6.
Giants try to make it 2 straight over the Braves. A temperature of 99 degrees as they try to fry an egg out in the stands. Pick up action here in the top of the third inning. Willie McGee gets things started when he singles into center field. Mike Felder scores, RBI number 10 for McGee, and the Giants lead it 1-0. Then the bottom of the third inning, the Braves get one back when Lonnie Smith pops one up to Robbie Thompson. Thompson will lose it in the sun. Rafael Belliard scores, and the game is tied up at 1 apiece. Then still in the bottom of the third inning, Terry Pendleton steps up, and he hits a double into the left field corner. A nice diving try by Mike Felder, but he doesn't come up with the ball as Lonnie Smith scores, RBI number 15 for Pendleton, and the Braves lead it by a score of 2-1. Moving now to the top of the fifth inning with the game tied up at 2 apiece, Robbie Thompson at the plate, and he tries to lay down the bunt on the suicide squeeze. Instead, he pops it up to Jeff Blauser, who makes a nice diving grab. He then throws to third base for the inning-ending 4-5 double play. Moving now to the top of the sixth inning with the Giants up 3-2, pitcher Bud Black will step up to the plate with the bases loaded and single into right field. Matt Williams and Dave Anderson both score, RBIs number 2 and 3 for Black, and the Giants take a 5-2 lead. Then later in the sixth, Mike Felder with a double to right field brings home Greg Litton and Bud Black, RBIs number 5 and 6 for Felder, and the Giants take a 7-2 lead. They go on to win this one by a score of 10-6. Bud Black with the win, his record 5-4. Charlie Leibrandt with the loss, his record drops to 3-4. Tom Kelly and the Minnesota Twins are home on Sunday afternoon as they finish up their 3-game weekend set with the Kansas City Royals. Here in the top of the first inning, Kirk Gibson with a double off the wall in left center field. Brian McRae scores, RBI number 14 for Gibson, and the Royals jump out on top by a score of 1-0. Still in the top of the first inning, Danny Tartabull steps up, and he will deliver with a single into left field. The ball is bobbled by Shane Mack. Kirk Gibson scores easily, RBI number 24 for Tartabull, and the Royals lead is at 2-0. Then Brent Main with a single into center field brings home George Brett. Danny Tartabull will go to second base on the play, and the Royals take a 3-0 lead. In the top of the second inning, Brian McRae comes up, and he will make his dad very happy as he belts a solo home run to right field. For McRae, it's home run number 4, RBI number 20, and the Royals lead is at 4-0. All of these runs coming off Minnesota starter Kevin Tapani. Brian McRae will deliver again in the top of the fourth inning when he hits a single into right center field. Terry Shumpert scores, RBI number 21 for McRae, and the Royals lead is at 5-0. Brett Saberhagen would pitch a fine ball game for the Royals as he would go the distance to get some help here in the bottom of the fourth inning. Brian Harper with a ground ball to third base, Bill Picotta with the backhand stop, and Kansas City turns the 5-4-3 double play to end the fourth inning. In the bottom of the ninth inning with Kansas City up 5-1, Al Newman grounds into a game-ending 4-6-3 double play as the Royals win this one by a score of 5-1. Saberhagen with the win, his record now 5-3. Kevin Tapani takes the loss, his record now 2-5.
On Sunday afternoon, the Red Sox and Tigers conclude a 4-game series. And in the bottom of the first inning with a man on, Lou Whitaker will crush a 2-run homer into the upper deck in right field. It's his 5th home run of the year as he picks up Tony Phillips, and the Tigers lead 2-0. After he walked to Alan Trammell by Dana Kicker, Cecil Fielder takes him deep to left field, his 10th home run of the year. He now has an 8-game hitting streak in which he has 5 home runs, RBI 35 and 36 for Fielder, and it's 4-0 Tigers. They continue to kick the Red Sox starter. Rob Deere will hit his 3rd home run of the series. It's his 11th of the year, tying him for the lead in the American League. This one goes to left field. 5-0 Detroit after 1 inning of play on 3 home runs off a Red Sox starter, Dana Kicker. Top of the second inning with 2 outs and 2 on, Luis Rivera will get 3 of those runs back as he hits his 2nd home run of the series, and it's also his 2nd of the year. To right center field, and it's 5-3 Detroit after an inning and a half. 6-3 now, and an Alan Trammell double in the second. And then Cecil Fielder loses his bat into the crowd, sending the fans scattering. No one was injured as Fielder gets his bat back, puts some extra rosin on it, make sure it doesn't slip out again. 7-3 Tigers in the 5th when Mickey Tettleton will hit a solo homer to left field. The Tigers' fourth in this game. Tettleton's sixth of the year, his first from the right side of the plate. 8-3 Detroit. The Tigers now have 50 home runs on the season. Bottom of the sixth inning, the Tigers don't score on a home run, but a wild pitch by Joe Hesketh. John Marzano slips going after the ball. Tony Phillips rolls home. 9-3 Detroit. Top of the ninth inning, Ellis Burks, who now has a 15-game hitting streak, gets a base hit to right field. Jody Reed scored 9-4 Detroit. He's the final score as they take 3